friends. Welcome. It's Wednesday night chalking time. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Do you ever have that where you bought a piece of furniture and it's perfect for your space, but it just needs a little something, something? My little piece of furniture needs a little something, something, and we are making it tonight. You ready for this, people? Some people call these noodle boards, which I believe if it's a noodle board, you're putting it on like a cooktop. I'm putting it on an ottoman. So I don't think you would call it a noodle board, but you could use it as a noodle board if that makes any sense at all. Correct me if I'm wrong, peeps. I'm not really 100% sure what a noodle board is, but I hear that term often. But this is really just something, it's a really cool tray. That's what we're making tonight. Ooh, and I'm talking to myself. Ooh, hang on. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Miss Carol. Hello, Miss Lisa. Hello. Okay, is it Coil? Koi? I need help. You are a first-time watcher. I'm so excited to have you too. Well, welcome, welcome. We are a very friendly little chit-chatty crafting group. So you just join right in our conversation. But first you have to tell me phonetically, how do you say your first name? Because I want to make sure I say it properly because, you know, that's the polite thing to do. And I try to be very polite. So welcome, everybody. Hello, Linda Squared. Hello, Linda. Hello, Miss Lisa. Oh, my goodness. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so I found this really cool board. I've had this for a while. It's really fun. It's really fun. And it's really like rustic and it like would look awesome in a cabin or something like that. So we're going to put a really fun transfer on this. We're doing the gathering place because it fits like perfectly. Like it was made for our surface. So, whew, that's what we're making tonight. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Oops, you know what? I forgot to do something. So, Coil, tell us where you're from. You gotta, I mean, you can't just, you know, like, you know, we need details. We're a fun group. Well, right? Yeah, we're fun. We're totally fun. Okay, I have done something wrong here. I think I did it right. I hope I did it right. I've lost our comments, though. And I really want to know. How did I get there? Hang on. Okay, so that's your last name then. McGee. McGee? That's cool. Oh no, that's Carol, I'm sorry. Ooh, Winchester, Indiana. You are not that far from me. Just like Boyle, but my first name is McGee. Well, welcome, McGee. That's a really cool name. There's got to be a story there. We like need the story now. I mean, we just can't have such a cool name and not tell us the whole story because there's got to be a cool one. So I'll tell you a funny story about, well, y'all know I can chit-chat, but my parents followed a very strict family tradition. Not strict, but a family tradition. My father is Sicilian, and we are all named after our grandparents, except for me, because they ran out of grandparents. I'm the only one with a normal name, and Maria is really not that common. Yeah, there's some doozies in my family, so welcome, welcome. We are a fun group, so thank you, everybody, for welcoming her. We're good. We're good. We like to play. We like to have fun. We come here every night at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, and we create with this amazing product called Chalk Couture, which is so simple and easy to use. If I can do this, absolutely positively, anybody can do this. You can tell I'm Sicilian, right? Anybody can do this. It's simple, it's easy, it's fun, and it's duplicatable, which is one of the nice features about this. Our transfers are reusable. So you can use them over and over and over and over and over again, which is really, really nice. So let's talk a little bit about Chalk Couture. We are a company that is chalking the halls, walls, accents, and accessories of homes all across America. We were created to be designed, loved, and repeated for every season and any reason, and we bring easy, high-end DIY home decor directly to you. And we do that by offering reusable adhesive silkscreen transfers, Chalkology paste, which is semi-permanent, Couture ink, which is permanent when heat set, surfaces that you can create on, and accessories that make chalking super, super easy and super, super fun. Again, if I can do this, anybody can do this. So let's get to our little project here I'm going to show you. So I have this very fun, very rustic wood board. Now, our transfers, when you see one, this is a C size transfer. So our transfers come in sizes A, B, C, D, and E. There's only 5, and the letter tells you 2 very important things. It tells you the size of the transfer, and it tells you the price of the transfer. All A size transfers are 5 by 7, and they're $9.99. All B size transfers are 8.5 by 11, and they are $14.99. All C size transfers, which is what this one is 12 by 18, and they're $24.99. And they go up and up. Back in the 70s, there was a program on called Family. Oh, I remember that show. There were like 8 kids. One of the characters was named Selena McGee. Okay, that's a cool story. Back in the 70s. Okay, yeah, it was Family, right? And there were 8 kids, and the wife died. He was a widower, and he was trying to raise these kids. Oh, this is a stretch, right? And he got married in the end. He got remarried. I could be wrong, though. Anyways, that's an interesting... Yeah, there was remember the hair in the 70s? I can picture the kid with the haircut. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. So that is how I ended up with that. I'm 43, so I'm used to it, but I'm sure you are. I am sure you are, very much so. But it's a really cool name. And it's kind of fun. I mean, I like having the unique story to be able to tell about how all my siblings got their crazy names. Again, I'm the only one with... Thank God I was number 5. My poor sister, Verna. She's always had an older person's name, and she's not that old. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, well, anyways, I'm totally digressing. So we're going to put the gathering place where friends and family meet on this really cool board that I bought at one of those craft fair stores on ridiculous clearance, because, y'all know how I like to roll. I like to buy clearance items. I don't like to spend a lot of money. And you can find these all over the place. TJ Maxx is a really good place. Those kind of places, there's all kinds of places to find something similar. They're also very easy to make, because really all they are is pallet boards with a big pallet board on top. So these are not challenging to make. They're very easy to make, and anybody can do it. Because really, I mean, kind of like the sign we made with the, so see, look here, how it has, it's just pallet boards with a bigger board, and it's probably, I mean, it's not even like, I guess they are nailed on, but you could glue it on, E6000 or 3000 or whatever that glue is. That holds everything together. Well, your brother's name is Casey. Well, okay, so your brother, he kind of got a more common name. So I have a brother named Emil. I feel sorry for him too. I had a brother named Salvatore. I had a sister Carmela. Salvatore and Carmela are no longer with us. And then there's Verna and Emil. And Maria. My mother is Danish. My father is... Okay, this is way more details. We need to put chalk on a surface. I'm gonna blush. I'm like telling you way too much. All right, so I figured we were gonna use 2 beautiful Chalkology paste colors tonight. We are using Almond, which is a very pretty cream, and I think it will go really well with our brown board. And I thought maybe we would pull out a little copper shimmer. Yeah. We need a little bit of shimmer in our day, don't we? It's Wednesday, right? We need to get through the week. We need a little bit of shimmer. So I opened up my chalk paste and I gave it a stir. When you stir your chalk paste, you'll notice, are they loose or are they tight? You want it to be a yogurt sour cream-like consistency. If they are tight and you're not getting that really easy stir out of them, you just spray a little bit of water in them and they will be just fine. It is chalk, okay? That's pretty much all it is. They are non-toxic. It's chalk. I mean, it really is chalk. But it's not kid chalk like we think of, like our kids chalk the driveway with. It's semi-permanent. Where's my normal board? Here it is. It's semi-permanent, so it's not going to go anywhere. I can rub on it, and it's not going to go anywhere. But on this surface, because it's a chalkboard, I can spray it with water and remove it if I choose to. This is one of our very most popular surfaces to do that with because it's a very cute little surface to change seasonally. So it gives you that little spot in your house where you can have just that little pop of seasonal home decor, or you can change up the sentiment. It doesn't have to be seasonal. As your mood swings change, you know, you could do a mom is in this kind of mood today, mom is in that kind of mood today, right? Plus it gives you an opportunity to chalk again. But that is what Chalkology paste will dry like. On this type of surface, because it's wood, obviously we're not going to wash it off, so it's not going to go anywhere. Hello, Amy Beth, welcome back. And oh, and Kathy with a K. Hello, Kathy with a K. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm just stirring up my chalk paste. I'm getting it all ready to go, which it now is all ready to go. And what I'm going to, I think we're going to do copper. I don't know. I think copper will look cool on here. What I was going to do was the gathering place in almond, and then where friends and family meet in copper. And then what my intention is to do with this is to put it on an ottoman. You know, that's really popular right now in home decor, to have a fabric ottoman and as a coffee table, but then have a tray on it where you can put your remote control. You know, all those important things in life that we need to have a place for in our home. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my transfer. Hey, Desiree, welcome. Ooh, Desiree, what are you saying yes to? Ooh, Desiree. Come on. Gotta tell me what you're... There's a 30-second to 40-second delay in what I say to when you hear it. So I'm always 5 million miles ahead, as you all know. So sometimes you have to tell me specifically what you're talking about. So Desiree, come on. I need to know, what are you saying yes to? So, take my transfer. Ooh, wow, look at my bad lighting I got going on here. There we go. Take my transfer, I flip it over. This white piece of paper is my backer sheet. Very, very important piece of, oh, the copper shimmer, Desiree. Oh, it's my fave. If I'm gonna use a shimmer, copper shimmer is my absolute fave. So the shimmers are different than chalk in the sense it's not glitter. It's this baby fine little sheen that they have to them, and it's like butter. When you, I love the shimmers. Copper shimmer is my number one, then it's silver shimmer, and then it is gold shimmer, just because I'm not a big fan of gold. Because it reminds me of brass, and because of the color it is. And when I was a kid, again, we're back to my crazy family, you know, brass was in the 70s, brass was in, right? So I had to polish the brass. It was my job, and therefore I've been scarred for life. So I remove my transfer from my backer sheet, and I'm going to set it aside. So you'll notice my transfer is sticky. Okay? I'm noticing my hands are freezing, which is hopefully not going to stay that way. What I want to do, because I am putting it on a wood surface that is not a chalkboard and is not a Chalk Couture surface, if I was doing it on a Chalk Couture surface, I would not be worried whatsoever. But because I'm putting it on a surface that is not, it's like this, you know, fibrous wood, I should have waxed it. But I got lazy and I didn't wax it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fuzz it. McGee is saying, can you ombre with the, oh, heck yeah. You can ombre, McGee. You can do a technique called hot mess. You can do amazing things. Did I say that already? There's just so many different things that you can do with it. And that is why I love this product. And I've said it many times because I'm a crafter, but I don't like to spend a ton of money on crafting supplies that I can only use one way. I'm a paper crafter, scrapbooker is how my original crafting world started. And I have a lot of scrapbooking tools that I can truly only use to scrapbook for. So what I love about this is it gives me the opportunity to craft in more than one way. So I can use this with chalk, like we're going to do here this evening. I'm going to use it with chalk on this board, but I can also use it with ink. When it's ink, I can heat set it with an iron, and I can either put it in the washing machine or put it in the dishwasher. I can also use it with etching cream. So if I wanted to etch glass, I can do that. I can also use it with foiling compounds. So if I want to use like a deco foil, I can do that with our transfers. Our transfers are pretty indestructible. There's not a lot you can do to hurt them with the exception of not taking good care of them. The surface that you put them on is really important. So I would say the one surface that I love chalk on, but I'm really careful with, is slate, because slate is such a soft stone. When you go to pull your transfer off, sometimes you get the little pieces of slate in your transfer and you're not going to get that off. So if I'm going to use slate, I'm not doing it with a first-time transfer, a brand new super sticky transfer. If I'm doing slate, I'm doing it with a transfer that I've used several times, so it's lost some of its stick, and I'm taking the risk with slate. So that's really probably the only surface that I'm really cautious on. The other thing you have to be really careful with is surfaces that are super ridged, because you'll have a hard time getting all these individual sections to seal, so you won't get a clean, crisp result like we're going to get on this wood board. So super ridged, you can definitely do some ridges, and we've done a lot of surfaces that have, one or two, more subtle ridges, but when they're severe ridges, avoid it. McGee is saying, I'm already a hot, oh, you're a tumbler maker. That is a hot mess. Lisa's here with us too, right? I saw Lisa's name. Lisa's here too. Lisa's a tumbler maker too. That looks like, that's so fascinating to me, the whole tumbling making, because it takes a long time, doesn't it? I don't really know a ton about tumbling making. I don't need another craft. So that's why I love this product, is you can use it with so many different things. It's very versatile. You can chalk on paper. You can chalk on glass, galvanized metal, wood, chalkboards, everything, pretty much anything. Ceramics, fabric, you can use all the fabrics with the inks, t-shirts, tea towels, sweatshirts, ceramic glasses, plates, platters, all that stuff. There's really not a surface you can't use it on. It's just a matter of how clean, or how smooth is it. That's what I was looking for. Hey Jill, welcome. Hey Jill, when do you close on your house? You're coming to town. We got to get together. All right, so I'm going to stir up my chalk paste one more time right before I go to use it, just to make sure it's the right consistency. The one thing that I'm going to ask you guys to do, if you can please help me out, is if you can please send me out into the world. It helps me a ton when you guys take the time to push that button. So thank you to everybody who takes the time to push that button, because it really does help me. So thank you. If you want to check out this product, this particular transfer is called the Gathering Place. We're using copper shimmer and almond paste. You can go directly to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria, and you can see both of these. Ooh, tomorrow? Holy cow, Jill. I didn't think it was that fast. We need to get together. We need to get to chalking. Now that we hopefully we're going to stay open as a state, and you're going to be able to do some crafting. All right, so I'm all over that. I'm a hot mess today. Really, I am. Like every day, right? You all know that. It's been a particularly chaotic day today, so I'm sorry I'm all over the board. I'll try to calm down. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a squeegee. This is our small squeegee. It's the workhorse of all of our squeegees. This is a squeegee everybody has. This is the one you start with. It gets most jobs done. We have other squeegees that have very specific purposes, but this is really kind of the multi-purpose. Everybody uses this one. This is where you start. You take your squeegee, and your squeegee has two very specific sides. It has a beveled side and a flat side. Now I say that, and I have seen people use this squeegee in all kinds of interesting combinations of directions. You can use it anyway, but it's designed to have the beveled side be dipped into your chalk paste like so, loaded up with chalk paste. It is a paste. It's not paint. It is a paste. I load up my squeegee. I hold my squeegee straight up and down, and I scrape it across my transfer like so. And I cover up my silk screen. My chalk paste is too thick still. So I'm sorry, I'm going to not read your comments here for a minute. I can see that you guys are commenting. But because I did not put enough water in my chalk paste, it's going to dry faster. So it's just something I want to be aware of. I'm going to chalk and go. So chalk paste dries very quickly. Nor did I stick this down very well, because I'll be amazed if I pull this off and I don't have a bleed. Okay, so I'm just scraping all that excess. So see, I'm holding my squeegee straight up and down. I'm going right across my transfer. I'm smoothing out any lines that I have, and I'm taking all that chalk paste off. Did you hear that crunch sound? Yeah, that crunch sound is air. Air is not our friend. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a mini squeegee, same thing, beveled side, dip it in my copper, and I'm going to go right over our little words here. I'm doing this quickly again just because I should have put more water in my chalk. Okay, so I'm just covering it up. The shimmers, because they have the, you know, glittery component to them, I do go over them a few times because they're gritty. That's what gives it the shimmer. So I do try to make sure that it's really in there. I take my transfer, I start it in the middle, and I pull it. Oh, look at that, we don't have a bleed. Oh my, oh, good choice in the copper, guys. Oh, I love the copper. Okay, so hang on. I take my transfer, and I'm gonna put it in my water bath. You can take it right to a sink and rinse it with cool water, not hot water. Cool water. I mean, if you use hot water, it doesn't hurt anything, but I like cool water because the pigment on my chalk comes off easier if it's cool water. So I'm sticking it in my water bath. When it's wet, it's no longer sticky. It won't get sticky again until it's dry. Okay, we did a good job on color choices, people. This is awesome. I love the copper. Okay, so it's gonna dry very quickly. In fact, it's almost all dry as it is, but I am gonna speed it up a little bit while I read your comments. Jill says, oh, I was in West Dallas today too. Your mom sold her house. So your mom sold her house and you sold your house? Whew, that's a lot of moving. McGee is saying, I think I'm going to give up on tumblers and stick with acrylic pours, making decals, wreaths, homemade posters. So, wow. Right, Nicole? This is really pretty. It's very rustic, too. I picture this in like a cabin. I'm just giving everything a quick dry. And we're all dry. Because of the rusticness of the wood, that's why to me this is a very rustic. My home decor is not, my everyday home decor is not rustic. Lake house, that kind of stuff is. But check out the shimmer. I'm going to hold it up a little closer so you can see it. I'm trying to not make it, but look at the shimmer. It's very hard for you guys on camera to see the shimmer, but it really is pretty. The shimmers, again, it's not glitter. You can use glitter with your chalk paste if you want to, where you have that much more glittery look. We all know how Maria feels about glitter. But you can use glitter, and it does have a very beautiful effect if you use glitter. But it is the gift that keeps on giving, and you're never getting it out of your house. Jill says, I'm in an apartment. She sold her house. She was in the same house for 40 years. Oh my gosh, I cannot imagine packing that house. She's close to State Fair. Oh, you're really close. She's really close to me, Jill. She's really close to me. There's a bunch of us that, I love West Dallas. West Dallas is a great city. Have a lot of fond memories of living in West Dallas. And my grandparents and my dad are from West Dallas. So I spent a lot of time in that city. It's a fun city. We were there. I was there today at the dollar store buying more of those surfaces that we created on yesterday. So if you're looking for them, the little house guys, which I took all out of here because I packed them so I can work on them this weekend. If you're looking for more of those little houses and you're local to me, the dollar store on Highway 100 and Greenfield Avenue has them. Just saying, if you wanted them. Okay, so this is our beautiful little project. So let's talk a little bit more about Club Couture here for a second. First off, if you are not in my VIP group, you need to be, because that's where all the fun stuff happens. And I did my calendar for August, and we are blowing it out for August, people. I gotta tell you, we are about to hit our crazy busy crafting season. And because of our lovely friend COVID, I'm just planning everything that I would normally do to do virtual. So all the bundles I sell at the craft fairs, all that kind of stuff, I'm just doing it all virtual so that you guys can take advantage of it too. So be prepared for August. We're going to have a lot of really fun little things coming out. But but you want to be in the VIP group. The other nice thing about the VIP group, again, we're a very chit-chatty, friendly little group. People post pictures of their projects, we chit-chat, we share ideas, we talk about surfaces and where you can find them, that kind of stuff. So it's a great place to be. So if you're not in the VIP group, you can comment, add me. Thank you, McGee. I will send you the link. And that way, okay, sorry. Jill, you told, that's where I was, Jill. Wouldn't that have been crazy if we were there at the same exact time? The old Walgreens on Highway 100 in Greenfield. You bought them too. I did too. What time were you there? What time was I there? It was like 2:30 in the afternoon I was there. I didn't buy very many because I had them already because I bought them at the one closer to me. But the VIP group, sorry, I got distracted. The VIP group is where you want to be. If you're not in there, comment, add me. I'll get you in. If you're not in the Chalk Couture transfer for this month is our beautiful Let's Get Lost. We have our beautiful, cool globe that we've made a couple of different ways. And one more way that it's not in here. The Chalk Couture is a really nice way to get introduced to Chalk Couture because for $19.99 a month, you get a beautiful transfer, a B size, so it's 8.5 by 11, and 3 paste packets mailed to you like magic once a month. You don't even have to think about it, which is the nice part about it. You don't even have to think about it. So if you want information about the club, you can comment club, and I will add you or send you that link, so you can just check it out. Last but not least, if you are curious at all about what it means to be a Chalk Couture independent designer, because it's a great thing. For me, what I love about it is it gives me the opportunity to hang out with you guys. It pays for my hobby. I have lots and lots of fun, but there's so many different ways to do it. You can truly just enjoy the discount. You can create things and sell them. You can do craft fairs and marketplace sales and in-home workshops, virtual workshops. You can go live on Facebook. The possibilities are absolutely endless as to what you choose to do with your designership. So, if you're curious at all, you can comment curious and I'll just send you some information. And oh my gosh, you were there at 2:45? We must have just missed each other. Not that I don't, you would walk right by me, Jill, and isn't that sad? I wouldn't know you. But you would know me because you see me, so you could say, "Hey, Maria, it's Jill," and I would stop. I really would. I would stop. We must have just missed each other. Okay, that is so funny that we were buying the same thing at the Dollar Tree at almost the exact same time. Yeah, chalking is cool, people. Just saying, it's cool. All right, I'm totally rambling, and you know what that means when Maria starts rambling. When Maria starts rambling, it's time to hang up. So, let me know if you have any questions. If you're watching me on YouTube, please subscribe and like to my YouTube channel if you have enjoyed this. I do make a live demonstration video every evening at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, with the exception of Saturday, right here on my business page, and I do upload them to YouTube. However, that being said, we are actually going on vacation. Kind of little impromptu vacation. So my schedule for tomorrow going forward until Tuesday is going to be a little weird. I will try to make some videos, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I will probably just upload some of the quick speed up videos because I'm not going to be in town. But that's all I got for you. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I very much appreciate it. Have a good night to you as well, Miss Jill. Good luck tomorrow with the closing. I hope you, if you're moving boxes, you know, you lift with your knees, not your back. That's my piece of advice for moving. But thanks, guys. We'll see you again soon. See you guys.